Hi Virgo, welcome to your February love tarot reading. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get started. I'm going to use the same spread that I used for last month's reading, the element spread. So I got a little feedback on it, but I'm always open to more. So because I'd like to kind of keep it going, but feedback helps. Okay, let's see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in February. Okay. I'm just pulling some keywords here for some help, and we'll get into the tarot. Ooh, very nice, Virgo. Wow. Ooh, I want to be a Virgo. This is very nice. Okay, I like these cards. Very good. Okay, so I'll give you one of them. One of them, smack in the middle, is new beginnings. Okay, so, but we will look at these after we are done. They're just sort of focus key cards to help me out here. All right, so let's look at the motivation and passion of any persons coming towards you. All right, with the fire energy. All right, so what is coming towards who or what is coming towards Virgo in February? What is their passion and motivation? The fire energy of this person, please. Their passion and motivation, please, towards Virgo. Towards Virgo. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, King of Swords and Nine of Pentacles. So I do see somebody coming towards you, especially if you are single or are about to be single. I see somebody that could have recently separated or got a divorce or something like that. They could be headed towards you. We do have an air sign male, doesn't not have to be, but we do have air sign, and we have a single female here as well. So it could be, we have both genders represented. Six of Pentacles. So I'm not quite sure yet. I feel like this person is like wanting to contact you, but I'm not really getting too much yet. So, oh, you have a King of Wands at the bottom of the deck too. Okay, so you have possibly a couple people that are interested. Let's see what your energy is, and then we'll get a little bit more on this, and hopefully it'll make more sense. Also, too, I'd like to say, just because I call this side Virgo, this side could be yours too. That's the way I find it usually works with general readings. That way it covers more ground, but I will read this side as Virgo, but you may relate to the others. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please. What is their passion and their motivation this month in February, please? Okay. So you have the Star card. So it could be an Aquarius here. We have the King of Swords. The Six of Swords and the Six of Wands. Okay. And the card of Virgo underneath the deck, which is your card. So it could be another Virgo, or this could just be your energy. So I feel like you're leaving behind something that some of you may be leaving behind an Aquarius, that's possible, or just like leaving behind something like you've healed from it now and you're ready to move on and you're feeling more confident is what I feel. So it's like you've done your work, your healing work or what have you. You maybe some of you guys just went through some heavy stuff or something like that, and like you're done with that. You don't want to have that energy anymore, so you're leaving it behind and you're moving forward with confidence is what I feel. I feel like this is somebody who's feeling single. I don't know if you're single yet. Some of you may be, but definitely feeling single. Okay. So let's look at the emotions and see what's going on here. So in that case, I feel like there's somebody here, since we have two kings, we got this Nine of Pentacles, single female, we got a lot of things going on. So I feel like there's possibly a couple people that could be showing interest towards you. One of them, I feel you have history with already. And that may be this person that you're sort of leaving behind. You're not really wanting to focus on that person right now. Well, I feel like you guys will have somebody else coming in very soon with that other king there as well. Okay, so let's look at the emotions that are going on this side with this person. So what is the emotional state of Virgo's person or persons and, their feelings, things like that? What are their feelings and emotions towards Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, please? What are their emotions? What are their emotions? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Very popular card this month. A lot of people with new starts, new beginnings, old things to close up here. All right. Okay, there we go. So we have 9 of Pentacles again. So 2 decks, 9 of Pentacles, Temperance, and 4 of Wands. Somebody's really looking at you. Okay, yeah, Page of Swords underneath the deck. I feel like you do have somebody that wants to come in. I just don't know if you know who this person is yet. Like they may be looking at your like social media or trying to figure out how to approach you, or trying to figure out, ooh, are they single or are they living with somebody, you know, that kind of thing. Because I don't really feel like this is the energy of like an older, like past person. So we have the 9 of Pentacles, Temperance, and 4 of Wands. So somebody here, 9 of Pentacles twice, single, female, strong energy here. Temperance, being very patient, or feeling a very strong connection here also. This could be a fire sign or a water sign. Doesn't have to be either, but that is indicated. Or Sagittarius with the Temperance card. Leo, I'll go with as well. And with the 4 of Wands, it's like, I feel like this person, like really, they want to go out with you, or they really see like potential with you is really what I'm seeing at this point. All right, let's see what your emotions are. Also, I'm getting a little female vibe here too, even though we have these kings and things like that. It's like there's a little bit of something here for everybody. Is kind of what I'm seeing, Virgo. All right. I feel like there's doorways opening up for you, you know, in all kinds of ways. So I feel like this is a good month for you. I like it. Okay, so where are your emotions at, Virgo? What are you feeling and thinking about emotionally? Okay, thank you. So you have the Emperor, the 6 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, definitely turning the wheel on a situation. Okay, so emotions are not really key for you in February. I don't feel like it's a big focus for you. I feel like you are very concentrated on your work, your finances, money, or just like turning the damn wheel. You know, like I don't know. I feel like emotions are a burden to you right now. So much so that you have this armor on as the Emperor. Either that, or there's an Aries that you are like just really thinking about. Okay, so that definitely could be too, with the Emperor showing up in your emotions. But these aren't really like soft, gushy cards. So I really get the sense like you are more focused on just taking control of your life. I really get that with the 6 of Wands, Emperor type energy. So, this can be a little workaholic vibe, definitely. All right. Really working towards expanding and growing and making more money, things like that. So I really don't feel like emotions are like the key player for you this month. That doesn't mean that you don't have any, or that there's nothing to be, romantic feelings about or anything like that. I don't feel it's the priority that's coming out. All right. So let's look at communication and the air energy and things like that and see if there's any communication. Because I just see some, like, this to me looks like the precipice to like new things, like the catalyst or the changing month, you know, where it's like you're starting to settle into this sort of singlehood, or if you've been single for a while, you're starting to feel like things are like intuitively, you know, things are going to start coming together. It feels like that kind of reading where it's not necessarily this month where that all happens, but like you're on your way to some good things. All right, but let's see if there is any communication, or what the mental state and, you know, whatnot of your person is. Okay, so towards Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, their person. Is there any communication, or what is the mental state of their person in February towards Virgos, please? Okay. King of Swords twice. Okay. Ace of Cups and High Priestess. Yeah, and the Fool card. Yeah, I feel like, okay, so King of Swords is a tough one to interpret sometimes in a general tarot reading, because the King of Swords can be like talks of separation, divorce. It can be a cold person, somebody who's not showing emotion and things like that. That is some of the typical meanings. But in this, it can also just be an air sign male. All right. And I mean, it is next to the Ace of Cups. So that doesn't scream like cold to me. You know, that more screams, somebody's like wanting to contact you and is interested in you, kind of thing. So the King of Swords showed up twice. So, I mean, definitely could be an Aquarius or Gemini or Libra. It does not have to be, but that is highly figured here. Yeah, somebody wants to make an offer towards you. I feel like with the High Priestess, they, as crazy as this sounds, I feel like they are and they may not even be aware that they're doing this. Maybe they are, maybe they're not, but I feel like they're telepathically almost like trying to send you messages like, hey, I'm interested, I'm interested, I'm interested. Like they're thinking about you a lot and they're trying to telepathically tell you. So that's kind of interesting, but I don't see actual communication. Let's see. Or they just view you as a mystery and they don't know if they should, because the High Priestess can sometimes be a mystery person. So like if you're a female, like they might just like really view you as like kind of a mystery and they're not sure. But the Fool card is here. So this is about having a clean slate or being courageous or taking a leap of faith. So I feel like this person's really interested in you. I do. All right. Okay, so let's see where you are. All right, so where is your mental state in February? Like your mental thoughts? Are you communicating with anyone? What's going on with you in February? What is your air energy, please, for Virgo? Virgo, air energy. Also, we have Pisces here, so Pisces can be indicated. So Pisces, Leo, Sagittarius, any air sign, and Aries are what is showing. Okay. Yeah, you have the Sun. So Leo card. All right. The Queen of Pentacles. I think you're very happy in like your career, or like if you're a single parent, like you could just be focusing on that right now. Like something is making you very happy with that. Six of Swords. All right. Yeah, you're moving away from things that like it took you a long time to do this. Oh, wow. It's taking a lot of courage to do this. Yeah. All right. Some of you are walking away from a Gemini or a Cancer or an Aries, possibly, or Sagittarius. Wow. Okay. So we're getting all the same cards here that we're having out here. So let me take a look at this. Okay. So some of you, obviously, you know, there's always the third party thing. All right. It does typically come up in a lot of reads. Some of you are saying no more, and you're done, and you're for good. You're walking away from a third party situation because you're realizing that there's no future there for you. Okay, so that I do see, and it's difficult and all those things, but I feel like you've already been through that part and you don't need me to go on and on about it. I feel like you already know that, and like you've already made the decision to move on, and you will continue to do that in February and find yourself with options and possibly manifesting a new soulmate. Okay, so there is that storyline. For others of you, I feel like, again, if you're like a single parent or something like that, that might be like really, really on your mind in a good way. Like it's you're enjoying like having more time with your child, or maybe you're teaching your child something and it's bringing you a lot of enjoyment. So there's that. And then lastly, with this sector, I would just say, I think a lot of you are finding happiness in your own security. So in your own job, in your own, like maybe you're making good money now, or you feel like you're going to be, and you're really like enjoying your career for once, or, you know, something like that, I feel. And you're trying very diligently to move away from things that do not serve you in your mental sector. So you're not letting things bombard you that don't deserve your time and energy anymore. So I think that's really good. Yeah, you are definitely walking away. It's difficult, very, very difficult, but you are doing it. Some of you have choices because you have the Lovers card here. So there could be two, because I did see a couple different kings, you know, besides the two Kings of Swords, but I did see another king at the bottom of the deck earlier. So some of you really want to move forward with a Gemini or a Cancer or an Aries or a Sagittarius, any of which are possible, I feel. Or some of you have choices. And one of these could be like a really good, you know, like you could be being guided towards romantically. Because Temperance card to me oftentimes is being guided romantically by like up above, you know, kind of thing. Okay, let's look at the actual outcome and see what's going on there. Okay, so the Earth energy to me is like what really actually manifests, you know, like in the real world, you know, real in February. All right, so what's going on with this person? What is their Earth energy? What are they actually manifesting this month, as far as tangible energy here? What are they actually manifesting towards Virgo this month, please? with their earth energy. What is actually going on here? What is coming into manifestation with this side, please? Okay, thank you. The 10 of Wands, okay. Queen of Wands, and 9 of Swords, okay. 2 of Cups, 8 of Wands. So there is going to be communication eventually. So now I'm getting... Okay, here's the thing. I think you have 2 people, and I think that's why it's hard to read. That makes sense now. So I do feel like you have someone here this is kind of dragged on for a long time. All right, 10 of Wands. That's usually what that is. So either they've been interested in you for a long time, and they just keep hoping that like you'll just magically pick up on them telepathically and run off with them or whatever. So this could, in other words, this could be somebody who's had like a crush on you for like years and just won't like actually say it or something like that, but you already know they have a crush on you, you know, that kind of thing. So it could be that energy. Okay. Or this could be somebody that you have been off and on with for a very long time. They still, you know, find you very attractive. They still think about you, all those types of things. But you know, I don't really see anything. There's 2 females that I see here. All right. So we've got this Queen of Wands, and then we've got this 9 of Swords. So, so I feel like that person just, they're not really doing anything different is what I see. And then I feel like you have someone else that is interested in you. But again, I feel like they don't, they're not sure what your situation is. And that makes sense if you still have a little of this energy around where you're still kind of in something with this 10 of Wands. You guys both have 10 of Wands. That it usually means it's time to end something. Because a 10 of Wands can just be something that just drags on and on and on for each person, instead of just ending, you know, and kind of setting yourselves both free to start rebuilding again and looking for new things. So this new person may be sensing this energy of you, and that's why they haven't approached yet. All right, so there's that too. One last thing I would say too is this could be someone who is much older than you, and they really are attracted to you. Like they are very physically attracted to you. Okay. So, and that could be somebody new, you know, possibly that is around. Okay. So let's see what your actual outcome is with the earth energy. All right. So what is Virgo manifesting for February? Like what is coming into manifestation here in February for Virgos, please, regarding this situation or any other new situations for them? For Virgo. Okay. So you have the Hanged Man. Okay. The 7 of Swords, Virgo, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. 9 of Cups. Okay. Page of Wands. You're definitely going to have communication at some point this month. All right. From someone. That's, I mean, well, it's a general reading, so I can't say definitely, but in this reading, it's showing definite communication. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. Okay. As in that being manifested for sure. But you also have the Hanged Man and 7 of Swords. So it's like, I don't know. I feel a part of you, you got to be very careful that you don't start repeating the same pattern. Okay. Because it's like, and we're going to talk about your focus cards here in a minute because they're very good. And that the one thing about the 7 of Swords, yes, it can be the cheaty card and the liar card and all that kind of stuff. But I'm feeling this is a different message with the Hanged Man and the 7 of Swords here as your outcome. I feel like this is saying you really need to look at things from new perspectives. Because if you don't, you're just going to end up, yeah, you might have a new date, or you might have somebody new come in, or you might like revisit this situation or something. But it's like, this is, if this is somebody new coming in, like you run a danger of finding someone that is the exact same. Like they might be in a different package, you know, they might have a different profession, or they might have a different appearance or whatever, but it's still the same kind of vibe. So, because the 7 of Swords oftentimes to me is a card of repeating behaviors. So, or patterns. So be very careful and look at things from different perspectives. Maybe if you are going to start into the dating world, you know, maybe be like George Costanza, you know, in Seinfeld, where he decides to be the opposite of everything that, because, you know, he decides at some point that like everything he's done in his life just like kind of keeps screwing up. So he's like, I'm just going to do the opposite of everything that I would normally do. And I actually tried that technique once, and it was amazing. It actually did do some really great things for me. So this was years ago, but I did. I was influenced by that episode, and I'm like, that's kind of brilliant. And it did work for me. And I almost feel like that's something maybe you guys could use right now, is like, you need to start seeing things from different perspectives, because it's like, I feel like you're on the precipice of doing some really good things here, and you could have some really exciting things, especially with these cards, which we're going to look at right now. But it's like, I feel like there's a danger here of just either dating somebody new, but they're really just the same scenario that you just left, just in a different package, or returning back to a scenario that just drags on and on again. Okay, so because your keywords are this, you have focus. Okay, focus. I think that's a great word going with the rest of these, because then you have new beginnings and then abundance. Okay, so these are very, very good cards. So focus, new beginnings, abundance. So basically that is like a sentence to me. It's saying, if you focus on new beginnings, you're going to be abundant. And I feel like that is the case. And especially in regards to career, I think, I don't think it's necessarily the best thing to shut down all emotion and just focus on, be the emperor and just focus on your career like we saw here. You got to be open, to other things and all of that. But, you can have your emotions open to unconditional love. Doesn't have to be open to romantic love right now, but it can be open to unconditional love. And it's like, otherwise I see there's a little bit of a danger of manifesting the same kind of scenario in your life. All right, so that's all I'll say about that. But I do feel like this is good. This is a good reading for you, and I think that these focus words are key. Focus on new beginnings and abundance. All right, so I'm going to leave that there, Virgo. You can hit the little ladybug if you would like to subscribe. This spread I do once a month, and then I do the weeklies, and I also do live readings on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So check those out. Have a fantastic, fantastic February, Virgo. All right, thanks.